Hey, greetings everyone. It's okay, it's just a flesh wound. This is Mike over here at Samurai Geek Designs. Gonna try to wrap it up today. This guy is here on the bench for no reason. I just got him, but I don't think I can paint him because he looks pretty cool already. All nice and shiny. Well, I may paint the gun, but that one calls for an action base. I'm almost done with Boba Fett here. This guy has been purchased. He's due this weekend, in fact. I just finished painting the belt, the little strap down here on the bottom. Have a few touch-ups to do on the pouches. In fact, I need to change the color of those pouches. Let me see. Gauntlets are just about done. I have some touch-up here on the top. Clean all that up and get that antiqued and weathered. But just to give you a quick little scrolling shot of the gauntlets here. That is the work that I've got so far on this gauntlet. This one, same treatment. A little weathering, a little ink wash, some chipping added for effect. Just about done with that. You know what? I'd re-hit that again. I need to go back over those little spots with some silver to kind of kill that yellow. Still need to add a decal here and here. But I see a big spot that I need to touch up right there in between that antenna. But this is where I'm at on the jetpack right now. Need to clean that up. Everything just got weathered again, and that kind of brings all the colors together. Adds a little bit of the modeling there that's going on with the blue. And still have some touch-up back there, back here. The feet need to be done, the hands need to be done, and the gun thing, what is that? I don't know guns, but that's the handle, and that's the thing that you always hit a bad guy with when he's mouthing off to you. But Boba Fett is almost done. This guy talks. Well, set him aside. Gentleman who has purchased this guy is probably going to be interested in this little thing here, and this is the Force Awakens Resistance X-Fighter. I still have a few little touch-ups to add here and there, like a couple of blue stripes. Need to add some weathering on the tips of the gun. But for the most part, this is an out-of-box build. Straight out of the box. That's factory paint. Just sanded down, weathered a little bit more. There goes Mr. Lee. He is angry at the Yakuza right now. But okay. Alright, that was Mr. Lee. He owns another one of the shops. But as most of you guys know, you just push this little button and you get 2 sounds. There they are. So this guy might be picked up this weekend as well. This guy I'm rushing on right now. This is the speeder bike, and just so you guys know, that is the first time I've ever gotten the vents to sit that perfect on the model. Usually they're always a little more slanted inward, so they look a little off. But for the first time, they sat like that for me. And this build has been going together really nicely until the very end. And I've had problems, as you can see right there, with the handlebars. A couple of things happened. Put the handlebars on incorrectly the first time, and then when I had them off, those little pieces right there, some kid walked in and stole one of them. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what he can get for it, but I hope you can afford your crack tonight. That's a little judgmental, but you know, I hope it. I hope you got what you needed out of stealing that little tiny little part. But moving on to this guy, this is a piece that one of our customers is really anxious and waiting on, and I screwed it up right here. Can't really fix it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna print out, and USS Enterprise and place it right over that spot. Do it here and out here just to add some symmetry. Not really canon, but I don't think people will notice. So I will be back to work on this one. I'm going to start working on all of them to get them mounted on one single base. Also back to work on these two A-wings. These are going to be part of a set. And hopefully when all is done, I think these guys are going to be flying around a static explosion. So more on this guy later on. This guy is the Revell Millennium Falcon Pocket Kit. It's an awesome little kit. And for those of you guys out there complaining about accuracy, get over yourselves. It's a tiny little kit. But this is gonna look nice in a little tiny little diorama where I'm gonna get some potatoes and I'm gonna make the asteroid fuel. Well, I'm not really gonna get potatoes. I'm gonna make a few asteroids. I'm gonna have this thing weaving through it on a little base. So more on this guy later, more on this guy, more on these two. This one I'm gonna wrap this up before tomorrow. This guy's going to get some highlights, some touching up here and there. Boba Fett is almost done. These two guys are done. Goku, I need to add some blood and some weathering on this guy, but he is almost done. And let me bring you back over here. I've started another giant Millennium Falcon. This was going to replace the one that was sold a couple of weeks ago. It's not going to be here for long because it still belongs to Danny Martinez, who is now up in line. Finally, right? Also, Superman is ready to go. That is a nice fiberglass piece. Hope it didn't chip paint, but this project turned into a little more than I had bargained for. But the blue has been replaced, the paint on the S has been replaced, the hair has been redone, and so has the base. So more on that guy later. That one is actually done. He's out. I'm just waiting for the customer to pick him up. I've got my mess over here, and I've got a Kylo Ren that I'm working on as well. I'm going to start detailing out the face. Got a P-38 that needs to be done and mounted, and I'm going to be having a update that will be strictly just about that Mark II Viper pretty soon. So more on all of this back here, later on. And that's what I've got here on the display case for now. This is all the work that I've done this week. There's a few other projects that I've got going, but those are strictly graphic design. But you guys take care, have fun, peace out.